Sean Steele here, reporting from City Hall, Belleville, where, as you can see, there is a small but vigorous protest underway. Apparently, they are protesting the omnibus crime bill that was just passed. Omnibus or ominous? Well, maybe we'll find that out. I'm going to go over to chat with some of the protesters. Excuse me, ma'am.
Oh, hello.
Yeah, Sean Steele. Probably recognize me. CBC News. That's right. Would you mind telling me what's going on here?
We are protesting the Omnibus Crime Bill C-10 that was just recently passed.
Just one clarification for our viewers. Is this the omnibus or the ominous crime bill?
Well, omnibus, but it is ominous as well.
Thank you for that.
So
why are you protesting?
Well, the reason that we're protesting is mainly in this crime bill, mandatory minimum sentences have been introduced, and we don't believe that they are good for Canada.
Mandatory minimum sentences not good for Canada. Why?
Well, since you asked, I'll have you take a look at this poster that I just made. There are three reasons why mandatory minimum sentencing is inefficient. Well, the first one is there's the potential for injustice with this system. Judges are limited in their possible ways that they can help criminals, or not help criminals, but in the way they can sentence criminals. Not every criminal is the same, even if they commit the same crime. There are different ways that they committed it, different circumstances, and with mandatory minimum sentences, you won't be able to look at their culpability and how responsible they really are for the crimes that they commit. So, a person who commits a lesser type of crime, but that still fits under the mandatory minimum sentence, could be sent to jail when really there are other better and more efficient ways for them to be rehabilitated and fixed. Our other reason is that it does not deter crime. So we don't believe that mandatory minimum sentences are actually efficient in how they deter crime. We don't believe that criminals are actually persuaded to not commit crimes by mandatory minimum sentences, because when a criminal thinks about committing a crime, they don't necessarily think about how long the sentence is going to be. They think of how they're going to get caught and what's going to happen when they get caught. And yeah, so we don't believe that it is an efficient deterrent. Our final reason is that mandatory minimum sentences are very costly and will affect our government very extremely, because it will raise taxes, because we will be paying for more trials for the criminals sentenced, because there will be more trials, because the criminals will be going straight to court and jail sentences. Also, there will be more appeals more appeals because they will be wanting to fight their crime and fight their sentence because they won't want to go to jail. So that will be very costly and will be affecting us, and we don't want to pay more tax dollars, because that's what it'll come down to. Because we will be paying for their jail time, for their sentences, their trials, we'll be paying for everything. And we're already very in debt, and we don't need this.
Are you suggesting more prisons are going to cost us more money?
Well, we're suggesting that more